Week 4, dangerous. Well, I don't know. I mean, how dangerous it is anybody's guess. Good evening, everyone. Now, as mentioned in the old scrolling ticker there are 7 teams that are still undefeated, and it's quite possible there will still be 7 teams undefeated by the time we're doing the end of this broadcast here. I know, madness. Let's get to our first game, which sees Blood Pit on the road, possibly, against the Chroniclers. The Chroniclers with the #1 offence in the league right now. Blood Pit's defence, ranked 28th. This could be one-sided. Let's see who are runners and riders. Angie Railroads, you know, maybe bit of a mixed bag, prefers passing. Then you've got Vaughan Clothiers for Blood Pit. Also, pretty standard, prefers rushing. A bit of a mixed bag, I would say, from their front 3. Well, it's not really their front 3. They're starting 3. Let's put it that way. Trent Wrestle's new to the team, gets to play immediately, and has a couple of 100 yards offence so far this season. Anyone spectacular to keep an eye out for? Well, that would be Ram Pleasure Dome back there, who as a cover artiste is pretty special. Moving over to the Chroniclers, you've got Flapjack Nope, who is very good. 500 rushing yards already this season. Ramsey Pothole, who is mediocre at best, but does like to slap him about a bit, having delivered 30 pancakes. And then Hank Fungible, who's he's a passer, but only just. What to keep your eye out for? Well, that would be Flash Bandit. Flash, heck of a receiver. Oh boy. As receivers go, Flash is a receiver, that is. And also another great cover artiste. Well, let's stop mucking about. Let's get on with the game and find out where the action lies. Let's drop speed a smidge. And we're underway. Flapjack Nope there, immediately getting things rolling for the Chroniclers. Chroniclers at home. Right, mental note. Home team is listed at the bottom. A big 33-yarder to get us moving. And he's flapping his gums afterwards, talking a big talk. It is snowing, which is going to lead to potentially a few more turnovers and fewer catches. Flapjack Nope again on 3rd down and 6. Going backwards, but it doesn't seem to matter. He makes the first down anyway. Well, that's a delight for all concerned there. Hank Fungible, nothing doing. Just nothing. Pothole flings it out to, I imagine, where he thought a valve pack was going to be, but there wasn't one there. Flapjack Nope, bad passing, and it's a turnover. The Blood Pit are taking over. Angie Railroad immediately making a quick scamper up the middle before being brought down by Todd Baubles. Here's our first look at Vaughan Clothiers. Gets it out to Pleasure Dome, who breaks a tackle and is off to the races. Won't get much further than that. 43-yard reception. Very nice. Well, that's kind of what it's going to take. Marnie Worm got there picking up a catch, and it's in. 1-0 to the Blood Pit. Well, if you were going by the odds, you would say the Chroniclers were the favourites in today's game, but the snow may impact their ability to anything. Here's Fungible, deep pass, finds Bandit. Well, we were expecting that to happen. I was expecting that. You should have expected that to happen. I telegraphed it. The only thing I love more than winning is Marnie Wormgut's mum, says Anthony Gua. Obviously, delivering really a massive put down there. I don't know. But that's another first down. The Chroniclers moving slightly better this time around in scoring position. Fungible getting 5. They can get a first down without scoring, but I imagine they'll just take it straight in. There you go, Scrungy Gubbins. Bosch in, scores tied, 84 plays still remain in the game. There goes Angie Railroad up the middle. Not really a lot there. Vaughan Clothiers finding Ram Pleasure Dome again to secure the first down. Here's Trent Wrestles. The orange there denoting that Trent is a new player on the team. Marnie Wormgut making a catch, breaks a tackle from Fungible and is hammering it up the sideline and then coughs the ball up. Who's got it? Well, it looked like it's a turnover. Yeah, Fungible actually picked that one up. Veronica Hammock there trying to G the team up a little bit as the bouncers lose possession. Well, you're going to have to play better if you want to G the team up a little bit. But, that's on you. Wide open is Flash Bandit. He's going to take it to the house. and does so. The Chroniclers now up 2-1. And here's maybe a first look at the kind of offensive performance that they've been delivering so far this season. Angie Railroad managing to dodge a tackle from Bandit. He might be great at cover, but he's absolutely bobbins when it comes to tackling. I think that's incredibly obvious. Clothiers is 3 for 3, just so you know, on passing. Oh yeah, it's going well for him. Here's Railroads trying to get towards the sideline, doesn't find it, loses a yard in the process. Here's Clothiers again. He's going to run it, gets the first down, and has room to move and moves. Swivels and darts. Swivels and darts at the same time. You would have thought that was difficult, but they have training drills particularly geared towards that kind of behaviour. Clothiers there completing a pass for the first down, but it was fumbled, and Hammock had to pick it up and run with it. I mean, it doesn't make any difference, but I mean, it's there. It happened. Wrestles again, running the ball. Keeping it on the ground is probably the safer thing to do, but it doesn't really give you those big breakaway plays unless you've got blockers in the middle to make it happen for you. Clothiers is in for a touchdown. 66 plays remaining. It's all square on 2 apiece. Flapjack Nope there, giving it another carry. Trent Wrestles falls over and Scrungy Gubbins makes the catch. And he coughs the ball up. And the ball's gone completely haywire before it's been recovered, fortunately for the Chroniclers, by the Chroniclers. Bandit there with a little cheeky, short kind of first down catch. Flapjack Nope scampering up the middle. He's been pretty reliable. He has been pretty reliable. Wormgut misses a tackle. Pleasure Dome misses a tackle. Clothiers brings him down. And Scrungy Gubbins is now meditating, which is possibly not the best thing you can be doing when your team's got the ball. Fungible swerving around a bit, gets another first down. Here's Pothole. He's a goblin, but don't hold it against him. He finds Bandit again, and that's Flash Bandit's 6th touchdown in the season so far. Yeah, okay, right. Well, we're on the Blood Pit again as the Chroniclers lead 3-2, but we're not yet at half time. This one's going to come down to whichever team can make the stops. Well, yes. Quite what that blocker was doing 20 yards upfield is anybody's guess, but it seemed to work out as they score a first down. Blood Pit finding Ram Pleasure Dome, who is brought down after 25 yards by Flash Bandit. There's Pleasure Dome again with the catch. And could he go all the way? No, never mind. No, he can't. He can't go all the way. He can get close. Marnie Wormgut there, dropping one in the end zone, 2nd and goal. Wait for it. Railroad tries to run it up the middle, gets a little closer, but this is 3rd down. Critical play. No, never mind. It's in. 3-3. All right, okay. Yep, back and forth. It's like basketball at this point, with quite a lot more violence and less squeaky shoes. Flapjack Nope. Well, I mean, he's tired. He's wheezing hard after going 35 yards, but that's a nice carry. He's got 140 in the game already. Bandit now with another reception. It breaks through 1 tackle. Fungible's 4 for 5 in the old passing stakes. That's not bad. Finds Bandit again right on the end zone line, and he's in. Chroniclers up 4-3. This is it's a back and forthy kind of a game. It is going to come down to turnovers, and here's a potential now. 3rd and 8. Trent Wrestles trying to run for it. Doesn't get it. Well, the Chroniclers could go 2 up now, and Flapjack Nope is running it again. He hasn't got a tackler anywhere in sight. Mercifully for the tacklers, though, he moves really, really slowly. But it's another 31-yarder there. There's a lot of smack talk going on between Anthony and Marnie Wormgut. Tony there doesn't seem to like her at all. More news on that, if there is any, later on. Or not later on, but I mean if there is any. 2nd and 13 for the Blood Pit, and they've managed to find Pleasure Dome again. It's been a fairly non-violent game so far, but we should start seeing injuries anytime soon. That's the bit that matters. Pleasure Dome. He's carrying this team on his bendy little sort of dog leg things that satyrs have. Yeah, okay. There's Clothiers. Had plenty of space to run up the sideline. Decided to try and cut into the middle, and there was traffic, and it didn't work for him. Marnie Wormgut with a Marngut. Yeah, well, I mean that's what our friends call her. Making another catch, touchdown. 37 plays remaining. Last third of the game. 5-4. Chroniclers in the lead. Just throwing that one away because it didn't look good. Here's a 3rd and 9. Blood Pit need a stop here. They don't have it. Bandit's got it, and he's off. He doesn't get very far, though. He's not much on breaking tackles, this Flash Bandit, but he does make occasional catches, and that's the bit that matters. Flapjack Nope breaking up fields. It's another good scamper for the Halfling. Yeah, just someone smash his face in. There you go. That's a ticket. A 36-yarder. That takes him over 200 yards for the game. That's not bad. Oh, hang on. There you go. There's an injury. Flora Tunisia Hand, one of the blockers, has been injured. Arquebus J. Lamar is coming on for the Chroniclers to take the place. Oh, no, beg your pardon. Arquebus J. Lamar did the injury in the first place. Beg your pardon, Arquebus. I forgot which team he played on because I didn't have it memorised. Chroniclers walk it in for a touchdown. Flapjack Nope with his, I think that was his 4th. And there's another turnover. Well, this game is all but done then. If the Chroniclers can convert on this possession, then that's that. Yeah. Is it that, though? Well, Gubbins makes a catch but steps out of bounds like some kind of clown. Pothole takes the first down. And anything they do to maintain possession right now, it's all good. Nope. Up the gut. Yeah. There's Fungible. Up the gut. Into the touchdown points ticket area. Up the gut. Lovely. Clothiers trying some moves there. He's got 76 yards rushing. That's not bad. It's not good enough, though, is it? No, Pleasure Dome's got 156 yards. Yeah, there's only one player on this team. Well, okay, you've got Marley Wormgut as well, who smacks a tackle off there from Hank Fungible, but it's too little too late. There's only 20 plays left in the game, and the Blood Pit are trailing by 3, as Clothiers is going to take another point for them. Very nice, 23-yard touchdown, but it's not much. Todd Baubles there, giving a little bit of the chat there to Angie Railroad. There's certainly no love lost between these teams. No, they're not friends until they play on the same team, in which case they become friends quickly or else. Hank Fungible there going for a run, but really he just didn't have the moves. Sticking it in the air has been working so far for the Chroniclers, although Flapjack's running has been solid. 1st and 10, they did turn it over there. Well, theoretically there's enough time for this game to be tied up. I don't think it's going to happen, but Blood Pit have the ball. They just need to move it fast. 14 plays remain. Cat Hardcore now taking a runner position. Nothing. His Cloth is straight up the middle. No, he was going straight up the middle and then decided to just run into a blocker. Yeah, they've got a 1st down again. No, Wrestle's looking for an open player. Gets sacked, coughs the ball up, and Bandit has it. Bandit's got the speed to take it away, and that surely puts an end to any comeback kind of. There's Baubles having a go at Clothiers. Yeah, Baubles, he's a bit chatty, isn't he? Yeah, apparently so. Flapjack Nope there, breaking a few tackles. Coughs the ball up. Let's go back the other way again. But it's too late. There's only 10 plays left. The Blood Pit have it. Clothiers is making a nice run again. But, I mean, he just needs to learn how to run in a straight line. Dearie me, he's left, right, and all over the place. But he possibly cost himself an extra 5 yards there. Well, yeah. But, hey, what you going to do? There's another 1st down. Pleasure Dome has 175 through the air, which is a respectable performance even though he's on the losing team. Clothiers there nudged out of bounds. Really only playing for the glory of it all now. And they've coughed the ball up again. And it's going back the other way. Well, that's a disappointment. Flapjack Nope will go on a victorious trot up the middle. Well, he's going to bolster his chances at getting a Player of the Week award, which is obviously something we all care deeply, deeply about. Last couple of plays, and as long as the Chroniclers keep hold of it, we can call this one done. Irish Joe Shot getting injured by Arquebus J. Lamar. It's another injury. Oh, dear. Yeah. Well, that's not ideal, is it? No, it certainly is not. There's Fungible. No, there you go. That's that. Final score, Urrgmelonflex 7, Bouncers 5. A high yardage game, over 1,000 yards combined. Well, over 1,100 yards combined between the two teams there. Ramsey Pothole being the fantasy point leader at the end of the game. On to our second game of the day, and it's the Toymasters taking on Peninsula Transport. Toymasters having a perfect record so far. Peninsula Transport not having a perfect record so far. The Toymasters have the most points in the league right now, and defensively have conceded the second fewest. And they are really tough against the pass. Mercifully for Peninsula, they don't seem to want to pass that often, so maybe they've got a chance. Who are we looking for? We've got Evan Doublehair, who is pretty solid for the Toymasters. Judy Conspiracy, nah, not really. And then Scrag Vitamins, who is the current rushing leader in the league. No, he's not the rushing leader. He is the offensive points leader in the league. Yeah. The offensive fantasy points leader, Scrag Vitamins. He's your guy right there. The main man, though, the big dog, the heavy-duty outfit on the Toymasters team, though, is Tag Evil Couch. He's remarkable. He's a heck of a receiver and then a really rather remarkable cover artiste as well. Is it going to make the difference against a team who doesn't pass? Hard to say. Looking at Peninsula Transport, they start with Jimbo Scarcity, who's rubbish. Then they've got Gabe Transistor, who is not rubbish and runs really rather well. That's nice. Then they've got MC Kaiser Extreme, who is rubbish. Okay, have they got anyone good? Not really. Trace Attitude's okay, but, I mean, that's about it. Well, we're just going to have to see if they can convert anything to anything there. And we're playing in the fog, which is going to hamper anyone trying to do any kind of passing, because they won't be able to see what they're throwing at. Yeah. Jimbo Scarcity up the middle. It's a third down. Carlton Warner making the reception. Short-range pass, but a good carry afterwards. And that's a first down for Peninsula Transport. Transistor trying to get up the middle again. Manages to break a couple of tackles. Takes it 8 or 9 yards. 8 yards. Okay, well, that's not awful. Kaiser Extreme tries to take it the last distance. It doesn't work. Here's Scarcity. And throws it away. And it's a turnover early doors. Oh, dear. Here goes Scrag Vitamins, who will show why they are so highly regarded. Look at all these broken tackles. Just, no. Slippery little git. Can't be brought down. Evan Doublehair there finding Greta Truncheon for a first down. Toymasters moving the ball quite nicely. Greta Truncheon again with a catch, but it's only a 6-yarder. Here's Vitamins. He's going to try and run it. No. Hold on. He's coughed the ball up, and Dave Caustic has had to pick it up on his behalf. Lucky he was stood there. He's carried it a good 15, 20 yards. 23, in fact. Well, that's helpful. Here's Doublehair. He's going to try and trot it in. Does so. And the Goblin gets his 8th touchdown of the season. Transistor now running it back the other way for Peninsula Transport and has a ton of space. Caustic will shut him down and does so. Yeah. Is the fog an absolute limit on visibility or a percentage reduction of the player's attribute? Yes, maybe both. Possibly also. Yeah. Hold on. We've got a fumble. It's been turned over. Oh, Toymasters have got it again. Peninsula Transport could have lived without that. Well, I mean, they could live with more. Evan Doublehair carrying it forward. Got Greta Truncheon in support. But Greta's gone a million miles away to make a block rather than taking out that Minotaur. I mean, obviously, if it was me, I would choose not to take out the Minotaur. Judith Conspiracy from the Toymasters has been injured. MC Kaiser Extreme for Peninsula Transport has been injured. Well, the violence has kicked off. 2 injuries there for the price of 1. I hope you enjoyed them. Doublehair there with a pass to Truncheon. And that puts the Toymasters up 2-0. Here goes Gabe Transistor for Peninsula up the middle, avoiding the blood splatter. Hold on, Greta Truncheon has been injured by Diego ASMR. Toymasters down 2 players already. That's drama. And they're starting to play, was that Zeb Crankshaft? Yeah. As a runner at Peninsula Transport. Well, we'll see how that pans out. It's a 2nd and 9. Jimbo Scarcity, nothing doing. 3rd and 11. They need this. Here's Crankshaft. He's a halfling, so he can't. No, he can't. And they've turned it over again. Well, they're in trouble then, aren't they? Yeah. I mean, the Toymasters are down 2 players, but they still have Scrag Vitamins, who's got 75 yards already, and we've only played 27 plays. He only gets a third of the carries for his team. And obviously the other team has had a go as well. Hypnotoad there, the Orc, having a run. Wasn't very good at it. Gives it back to Scrag, who gets 3. I'd say 4. Double hair there, trying to make up the rest of the yards. They're not quick, are they? No. We're not looking at anything ninja. Here's Hypnotoad with his second carry. Gets a couple. Scrag, again, on the move. Attitude picked up by a great piece of blocking there. Didn't quite catch the player name, and that takes it inside the 5. Toymasters threatening to score again. Was that Mildred slipping? Managed to make a catch. But it's picked off in the end zone. Julio Lobster making an interception. And the blushes of Peninsula Transport there saved. Carrying the ball back 20 yards. Well, it falls to Gabe Transistor and the gang to turn this around. Can they? Well, no, I don't think they can. Nothing they're doing right now is working. Saying that, Crankshaft has got a yard on Mo Fowl, who's already injured one player. And he's still going. And Tag Evil Couch has been injured. Well, yeah. The Toymasters star player has been wounded by Wendy Drugs, who is about as violent a player as you're ever going to come across. Good gracious me. Good gracious me. Peninsula Transport have every opportunity to get back into this game, but they're just not doing so. The remainder of the Toymasters is holding firm. Are holding firm. They're firm and they're holding it. Transistor there, finding a lane and breaking through to the... There you go. Peninsula Transport first score of the afternoon. Well, yeah. And there's a deflected pass, 2nd and 10. Double hair, finding a short out there, but that's nothing doing. 3rd and 8, and they turned it over again. Peninsula Transport back in charge. Well, this could be an upset. Toymasters are 3-0 right now. And up until 10 plays ago, I would have said they'd got us in the bag. But right now, I don't think they have. I don't think they've even got a bag. Crankshaft there, getting another first down. He's only got 37 yards on the day, but, I mean, you know what? It's the yards that matter are the ones that count. Here comes Jimbo Scarcity on 2nd down. He gets nothing. 3rd and 10. It's all on Crankshaft's tiny little shoulders, and he doesn't manage to do it. So we're going back the other way. Toymasters. Vitamins, nothing. Double hair. Gets an early block and an early dodge and has broken into some space. 22 yards going on there. Here's Hypnotoad, the reserve, coming in, completing a pass. He'll be pleased with that. Yeah. I mean, if you're getting the opportunity to come in off the bench, you want to do well, because your mum might be watching. Yeah, sure, that could happen. Yeah, it really could. Scrag Vitamins is coming up on his 700th yard, but they've coughed the ball up. Oh, where's it going? Who's got it? I don't know. Peninsula picked that one up. And we're going back the other way. This is a low-scoring affair. We're into the second half of the game. Transistor finding scarcity. I mean, seriously, have you not got any faster players? Well, he's done enough, though, hasn't he? Well, 28-yard reception. That's not bad. All right, okay. Mo Fowl's talking about his perfect workout meal. Hardly appropriate right now, but he is an influencer. And therefore, he's probably stuck that up on the gram in between plays. Here's Transistor. They need a first down. They need more yards than that, but he's going to get them. He breaks through. He's got some blocking from behind. Breaks another tackle and gets a first down. 23-yard carry. That's 130 for him today. Scarcity. Another 2 up the gut. Here comes... No, Crankshaft, nothing. And it's Transistor or bust. Which is it going to be? He could do it. He's done it. There's another first down. Holding this team together through sheer force of will, because right now they daren't pass. I don't know why. Scarcity there with a nice first down. It's a 1st and goal from the 1-yard line. Crankshaft is going to try and get it. No, glory boy. Here's Transistor. He's in. Okay, the scores are tied, and there are 34 plays remaining. Well, yeah, no, this is good stuff. Are we going to see the first of the Magnificent Seven lose their perfect record? Well, don't know. All right, then. Thanks for sharing that insight. Scrag Vitamins trying to run up the middle. Is brought up short. They've given it back to Peninsula, who I would say, on balance, they have the momentum at the moment, but that momentum seems to be dead. They've just got stuffed twice in a row, but there's a pass attempt that didn't work. Well, yeah, a wasted opportunity for PT as the Toymasters take it back again. That one's thrown out of bounds. 3rd and 9, and it's a reserve to try and make the play. and doesn't do it. We're going back the other way again. Oh, my goodness me. Transistor's trying to do it all, but really doesn't have the initial burst of speed to get there. Here's a 3rd and 3, and it's Crankshaft to try and do it, who's not good enough. And is brought down, and we've turned it over again. This is a midfield battle going on here as Scrag Vitamins finally makes a first down for the Toymasters. Well, yeah, and they completed a pass. That was in heavy traffic as well. That was ill-advised. Hypnotoad brought down. It's a 3rd and 1, but it's Scrag Vitamins. He's trying to pass and gets it. That's bold. It's only his 3rd pass of the day. Only made 2 yards. Dr. Good Surgery with the catch as the Toymasters try some new ideas. That one didn't work, though. Whatever that idea was. Well, that was give the reserve the ball for a bit. There's 14 plays remaining in the game, and double hair's brought up short, so we're going back the other way. Julio Lobster flexing there after making a successful tackle. Gabe Transistor has room to move, breaks a tackle, and breaks another tackle, and now has a lot of room to move. He's not going to make it all the way because he's getting tired, but he's getting as far as the 30 before being brought down from behind. A 54-yard run, and this is Peninsula's game to win right now. Jimbo Scarcity takes off. Gets blocked by his own player. Rude. Is Zeb Crankshaft trying to make up the last yards? Fails miserably. Transistor is stopped short. And with 9 plays remaining, we're going back the other way again. One good play could turn this game from being a tie, but it certainly looks like it might be a tie right now, but a turnover of the interception variety could change everything. Could change everything. Hypnotoad making a short run. Really weak, though. Toad has got 7 carries and 13 yards in total. Yeah, and there's some smack talk within the Toymasters ranks there. Scrag Vitamins having a word with a teammate that wasn't flattering. Oh, that Toymasters turned it over. Well, I mean, I didn't think they were going to score. Although here's Zeb Crankshaft with his longest run of the day. Well done, you. You must be very proud. Trace Attitude there getting a catch. Well, you're not going to go the distance. No. There you go. That's that. It's all square. It's a done deal. It's all over. Was it the fog? Or was it the fact that both teams play a fairly brutal ground game? Or was it that both teams had significant numbers of injuries? If you consider one injury to be significant. Final score, Toymasters 2, Peninsula Transport 2. One of the undefeated teams is no longer undefeated. Okay, on to the big game. The one you actually care about. Yeah, the one that's important. The one that we all care about. It's BDP who are taking on some bunch of losers. Shady Palms. BDP, of course, having the #1 defence in the league right now, thanks to Mr. Steve Morrey. Also, they give up the fewest points, the fewest yards. We're tough against the rush. We're tough against the pass. Scoring, oh yeah, we do that as well. We've scored the second most points and have the second best pass offence. Who are we looking at? Well, you've got Chet Vacant, who made his debut appearance not so long ago. An ogre at quarterback. Yes, please, madam. I'll take 2. Then Bubbly Merchandise has been reliable throughout so far this season. And Jeff Conservative, who the team are desperately trying to sell. Someone make me an offer. But then it's all about Big Steve, Big Morrey there, the defensive lineman. He's a good blocker, but a great defensive lineman. Leading the league in sacks. Anyone else good on defence? Not really, no. Looking at Shady Palms, as far as their opening runners are concerned, I am not feeling it. No. They're good against the rush, which is something I don't do, so that's going to help them, surely. No, they don't really have anyone. They're leaning on Tintin Hollywood for his running. Okay. I'm sure he'll meet Mr. Morrey before too long. However, they do have Horatio Gunship blocking for them, and he's a heck of a blocker. Gunship versus Morrey is going to be a heck of a matchup if they end up facing off against one another. Spack Freely's pretty good as well in the middle of the line, but that's really it. This is a team of nobodies on both sides, and there's no weather. Well, I know. Shady Palms started with Steve Morrey getting another sack. He's done that a lot. Yeah. Anyway, they've turned the ball over already, and here's BDP, Bubbly Merchandise, off on the run to get things going. Zero has chucked $5 in the bucket to support this televised broadcast. Thank you very much. And there's a lemon playing a trumpet with a smaller avocado playing a trumpet by the side as BDP land a first down there from a 3rd and 1. Here's Merchandise. Inaccurate pass. That's not good enough. Is Jeff Conservative. Gets sacked. Back freely there, taking his number. Chet Vacant looking for an open player. Finds Julius Hardware. No, finds Jeff Conservative, who gets a block from Julius Hardware before running all the way to the 5. All right. Bubbles up the middle. Nothing to be found there. Here's Jeff Conservative. He's running up the middle. This is not our game plan, lads. Here's Chet Vacant looking for an open man. Finds Jeff Conservative, who doesn't quite make it. Safety. No safety. Oh, flipping heck. Good pass there out to Polly Babylon, who's got all day to run. And then some. I mean, the fact that it's Steve Morrey who's going to get to her first. Flipping heck, that's 70, 75, 80-yard pass. 82. That's got to be the longest pass of the season. Wow. The blocking there made a heck of a difference. And that was an incredible pass. And there's a touchdown to round it off. Sinbad Contract getting his first touchdown of his career. Well, BDP, everything to do. Everything to do. Sabutio grabbing a first down. Jeffy Boy Conservative there, grabbing a run for a yard. Big whoop. Chet Vacant getting a pass completion. And we turned it over. What the hell? Oh, come on, team. You're better than this. Come on, Morrey. Go and beat the hell out of someone. Please. Thank you. Please. Yeah, 3rd and 6. All right, we want the ball back. Thank you, Chet. Chet there with a good stopping tackle. Here's Bubbly. Bubbly throwing it away. Don't throw it away. Yeah, let the play develop. Jeff Conservative trying for a move. Doesn't find one. Gets sacked. Here's Chet. Picks out Sabutio, who breaks a move. This is the only play that's working for us right now. It's Chet Vacant and Sabutio. Here's Bubbles up the middle. And actually has some space. Grabs a block. Not bad, but only makes 7 yards. Here's Conservative. And he finds Julie Hardware, who it makes 14 off that one. Here comes Vacant. Gets sacked. You're an ogre, dude. You shouldn't get sacked that flipping easily. You should just be able to shrug it off. Bubbles there, making a few moves. Is going to make the first down, just barely. But I'll take it. Conservative, looking for an open player. Finds Chet Vacant. That's rare. Yeah, well, he's got big hands. True. And there's the touchdown. Bongos there, tying the score up with 30 plays gone. That's a low scorer. Well, these are two defensive-looking teams. There's Contract making a catch. Bounces Conservative's face off the asphalt. That's what the pitch is made of. Yeah, not AstroTurf. No, I could have said AstroTurf, but I said asphalt. So, yeah, that's canon. Right. Good sack from Santino there. Brings up a 3rd and 6. MSJN looking for an open player. And it's picked off. Jeff Conservative with the interception. Bubbly Merchandise trying to find a line there up the middle. Doesn't find one. Why is Horatio Gunship wearing shirt number 2195? Well, it's an interesting question and one I'm not prepared to answer right now. BDP unable to convert a first down, though. This is another defensive battle, which is odd, given that it's lovely weather and ideal for passing. That's a pass, and it's been picked off by Sabutio. Lovely job, Sabutio. She ain't quick on the reception there, but it worked. And again, the BDP managing to avoid their blushes. And of course, BDP, the second team we're seeing today with a perfect record right now. It doesn't look like it's going to stay that way, though. Although there's Hardware grabbing a first down and breaking a tackle. Has the distance. Do they have the speed? Yes. BDP take the lead. Flipping heck. Yeah. We're not making this look easy, and we should be. No. Tintin Hollywood takes off on the grounds. Breaks a couple of tackles there and gets a good chunk of yardage coming back the other way. MSJN there tries the same thing, and it didn't work. Bork Tesla there, brought down in the backfield. 3rd and 8. And Steve Morrey with the tackle for loss. Turns the ball over. Bubbles there. Yeah, there's Jeffy Conservative, brought down by number 2,195. Vacant finds well, should have found Sabutio, but Sabutio wasn't feeling the moment. Oh, that's a disappointment. Second down now for Shady Palms. And they get absolutely stuffed again there. And they get stuffed on third down. Well, the ball's moving around a little bit, but neither team are making the kinds of consistent offensive plays that you'd expect to see. Julie Hardware there with another good catch. He's going to take it down to the 35. Here's Chet Vacant looking for an open player. Finds Sabutio with room to move. But isn't great at kind of dodging and stuff. Oh, I've thrown a pass into the opposition, and an important defensive play from Shady Palms before they throw it straight to Jeff Conservative, who picks it straight back again. So you could ignore the last 3 or 4 plays. It's like they didn't happen. Hardware there with another catch, and he's in again. Second touchdown of the game. BDP now up 3-1. But this is neither team looking comfortable at the moment. Bolly Babylon with another good catch. Yeah. Shady Palms moving the ball. And this will be another first down. Bubbly tries to make the tackle, but only manages to slow him down just enough for Chet Vacant to make the tackle from behind. Anyway, several things have happened since then. Here's Tintin Hollywood on third down. That's a deflective. Here's the third down. Beg your pardon. MSJN tries to do it. Throws to the 15-yard line. Well, if that's what MS was aiming for there, well done. But I happen to believe that wasn't the intended target. Second and 4, BDP in charge again. Julie Hardware, who is proving his mettle today. Being a slightly evasive Skaven-like lad, he's getting it done. Chet Vacant has found Sabutio, who gets another first down. BDP maybe starting to look a little bit more comfortable. Maybe. Here's Bubbly on first down. Going to try and run up the middle again. Has just enough to get 6 yards. That's rubbish, though. I don't want 6 yards. I want 60 yards. Bubbly there makes a catch off Jeff Conservative. And with room to move, finds the end zone. BDP now up 4-1. Okay. Yeah, hold it together, lads. There's 28 plays left in the game. I think we've probably got it. But I don't know. No, I don't know either. There's Spack Freely gets injured. Santino Bananas goes, you think you're all that, do you? And slap. Which is, that's what you want. They're trying to run again and nothing works. No, not against this team. Nope, they've turned it over once more. Is Bubbly. Yep, Bubbly there finding some space. Our front six are just good. That's the thing. Julius Hardware there doing a bit of grooming of himself, not anyone else, not anyone in the crowds. That would be inappropriate. But he has made another catch. Tinted Hollywood tries a tackle, but it's too feeble because he's an elf. And the rattling breaks away for 43 yards. Chet Vacant has almost 200 yards passing. Not bad for a big guy. Here's Jeffy Conservative. Throws to Sabutio, who evades the first defender and coughs the ball up on the 3-yard line. You plum. Well, yeah. All right. Okay. Shady Palms trying to bring it back the other way again. They're not getting far, but they've got a 3rd and 3. Here's Bork Tesla who's going to try and run it. Nope. Those doors slammed shut. Like they're the blast doors aboard the Death Star before the Death Star was blown up. Because after the Death Star was blown up, those blast doors really didn't do much to stop that. There's Chet Vacant throwing another one. That's 210 yards for him today. Good play. Sabutio has the catch. Denial Saddlebag with the tackle. 11 plays left to go. He's Conservative trying to run. No, it's not going to work. Pull yourself together. That's another completed pass, but only for a yard. 3rd and goal. Bubbly's going to run it. No, she isn't. Stop short once again. Ooh, almost a safety. I do like a safety. Yeah, well, don't we all? There's MSJN getting sacked by Santino, who's got 3 sacks this season. I know it might be irony. Tintin Hollywood saying to Denial Saddlebag that their leadership is excellent or some such, as the team takes a bit of a whooping. Yeah, just a bit of a whooping. There's Sabutio with another good catch. But this one's over. 3 plays left to go. Conservative looking for an open player. No, decides to run it again. Stop doing that. I'm sitting here for the next game. No, you disappoint me greatly. There goes Julius Hardware, and that does it. 21 yards, his 3rd of the game, and it's now 5-1. BDP giving what for to Shady Palms, giving up only 260 yards, but really only making 400 themselves. It wasn't a massive victory in terms of yardage, but was a big one in terms of defence. Well, that's good. So we're still undefeated. What are the rest of you? Here's Cheerio Incorporated versus the Steggonauts. Let's change the pace up, change the mood. The Cheerio Incorporated, I would say, are the worst team in the league at the moment. They've conceded the 31st most points. No, conceded the 31st. They're bad at defending, and they're also bad at scoring. Really bad at giving up yards. Very bad at rushing stuff. The Steggonauts, meanwhile, are undefeated right now, and they're pretty good on defence and on offence. So, what have Cheerio got to play with? They got Brandy Fever, who's they got Frank Trombone, who's rubbish, and then Chipanichi, who's mediocre. Where's the player they've given it all up for? It's Myra Sacrifice. It's another receiver / coverage artiste. 351 yards receiving so far this year, and a pair of interceptions. Okay, well, let's have a look at the Steggonauts. They have Barry Science, who's they've got Kojak Mistron, who's good. Not great, just good, but a good coverage artiste. Also has 2 interceptions. And then Betty Floater, who's fairly solid as a runner. Lamar Night Shift, keep an eye out for, is playing linebacker today and is pretty good at that. But there really isn't anyone else on this team who stands out. Let's see what we managed to get out of the show, shall we? Steggonauts to lead us off. And immediately flying Banana Tree, who breaks for 24 yards. That's a good start. Steggonauts again passing. Banana Tree again on the reception. Breaks 2. And brought down on the 3rd tackle. Kojak there with the pass. Here's Barry Science trying to pass. Gets another pass. Mr. On. Has a first down inside the 5. Betty Floater tries to run it in. Doesn't run it in. Here's Kojak Mr. On 2nd down. What's it happening? Well, it threw it backwards. It's a move. There's some strategy in there. Bad strategy, but it's in there. Barry's going to try and run it in, and he gets stuffed at the line. Great goal line defence there from Cheerio Incorporated, who then ease the ball out by 5 yards. Probably a wise move. Party Boy managed to throw off Banana Tree and has a first down. Well, yeah, no, I mean, that looked like coronation-style drive going on there from the Steggonauts. But some magnificent defending from Cheerio has turned the ball back the other way. There is Party Boy getting his first catch of the day. Second catch of the day. His first catch of the day we spoke about anyway, so that was his second. Great bit of running from Chipanichi up the middle. Breaking tackles and with a decent turn of speed. Gets a 34-yard scamper up to the 25-yard line. Cantor Bomb, so they're making a sack. 2nd and 12. Brandy Fever with a run. Party Boy could have moved in and made a block there, but opted not to. There'll be words spoken by people who speak words later on. Trombone there breaks a few tackles on the reception and scores a touchdown. 1-0 Cheerio, following a very decent drive, and Banana Tree's got a catch again. He's zipping on down the sideline and gets a 50-yard reception. Lovely. Okay, yep, first down there. Kojak Mr. On, throwing to someone, presumably on their own team. Barry Science there, just swerving in and out of traffic before being brought down around the 5-yard line. Betty Floater tries to run it and gets in. Well, the tying score was very quick. Yeah, I mean, what must have been, that must have woke him up. Must have. Yeah, must have woke him up. Here's Nietzsche with another good carry. He's kind of a sleeper of a player, is this Canid. Is Trombone saying, I could do that as well. Can he? No. All right. 2nd and 5 is Brandy Fever looking for an open player. Finds Party Boy, who doesn't get much further but does get the first down. Nietzsche then is running again. Not this time. Not this time. Okay. Trombone chucks it out. Finds Party Boy on the sideline, who gets the first down. They're keeping the ball moving. What they're not doing right now is getting big flashy plays, but that's a turnover. Mr. On there with the interception has run to move. Rum to moon rum. Yeah. Puckeye will bring her down eventually, but not before she made a good 30 yards back the other way. That's disappointing there for Cheerio, who were looking like they were holding their own. Looking like it, but, you know, the evidence points to, oh, yeah. First down, Steggonauts. Hustling forwards is Barry Science. He should be a straight-ahead runner, but he tries some kind of move there that didn't really work for him. His floater floats one out to Joe Stein, baffled, and there's a touchdown. Steggonauts now up 2-1 as Party Boy makes another catch. If Party Boy had a little bit more speed, then anything could be happening, but he doesn't, so it isn't. Is Trombone trying to... No, and he's injured. Barry Science there smacks Frank Trombone about the face and neck, and Trombone's going to need some medical attention as a result of that. Who have they brought on in his place? We'll find out soon enough. Anyway, the Steggonauts are back in possession. It's Paolo Condiments has been brought on as a replacement for Frank Trombone. But he was a runner, I believe, in which case they'll get some carries. Will Paolo? Yeah. No, he's defending. Oh yeah. Betty Floater there getting another first down for the Steggonauts. Cheerio are going to need to rally when they get the opportunity. The sooner the better, if you ask me. Barry Science there with another capable run. Not glamorous, but they're sacked on third down and turned it over. Cheerio now have an opportunity. They find Party Boy again. He's not quick enough. He's just not quick. He's good. He makes the catches, but he doesn't make the yards. Nietzsche throwing long. Finds Myra Sacrifice, who breaks the tackle from Kojak Mistron and is heading off into the sunset. Lamar Night Shift will probably bring her down, but only after 58 yards. Fool and Sacrifice there with another catch. And Cheerio tie it up really quickly. Well, I mean, this is another back and forthy kind of a game right now. But I have to say that I think the Steggonauts look like the better team, but Cheerio are proving that they can score. They look much better than their record suggests. But that said, the Steggonauts aren't that good. They clearly only played bums so far. 3rd and 9 now for the Steggonauts. Kojak looking for an open target and gets sacked by Treegun. And from their own 20, Condiments there with a catch for 4. Okay, 2nd down. Cheerio trying to get something going. It's not looking promising. 3rd and 5. Condiments, he finds a throw. Manages to pick out his own player. That was remarkable. There were 3 guys covering that. But it worked. Luck. No. I think that was skill. Sure, skill. Sure. They got another first down there from Party Boy. Nietzsche going up the middle. That's all right. Yeah, a 4-yarder. Is Condiments getting sacked in the backfield by Bomso. Is Fever on 3rd down, and they turn it over. Betty Floater finding Banana Tree for 5 yards. Okay. Yeah. 3rd and 4. Barry Science looking for someone. Brownie Fever there gesticulates towards Kojak Misteron. Hopefully we'll see some violence, because that's the real reason we're here. Condiments catches one in the backfield and only managed to advance it about 3 yards. Still, you know, forward momentum is forward momentum. It's a 3rd and 3. Is Condiments with the ball. He's going to try and run it. That was a bad mistake. Gets beaten up by a Minotaur. Is Floater up the middle. On the grounds. 1st down. Kojak Mistron now. 2nd down. Decides not to pass. Decides to keep it herself. Is swerving in and out of traffic to make a good amount of yardage. A 19-yard carry. Takes her up close to 150 for the season. Science there now with a good stiff arm before making some further movement, and they're inside the opposing 10. Steggonauts driving, and no, that wasn't it. Kojak looking for a play. No, Kojak not looking for a play. Treegun with another tackle for loss. Here's Barry Science on 3rd down. This was a mistake. Was it? Yeah. Look, he tries a flipping dodge, and he's rubbish at dodging, running through people. He's an orc. Orcs run through people. That's their thing. Anyway, here goes Chipanichi making another solid run. What's he up to? 75 yards in the game so far. That's good. It's goodish. 30 plays remaining and it's 2-all. Kerwin Have-Butter for Cheerio has been injured by Cantor Bomso. Is that Bomso's second injury caused of the day? It might be. Have-Butter, of course, being one of the blockers. 2nd and 12. And Sacrifice makes a catch there, bring up a 3rd and 7. Nietzsche's going to try and run it. He should get it, and does. And a little bit more. A 13-yard run. Takes him over 100 for the day. Condiments up the middle. Yeah, I wouldn't. Baffled there is eating some grass, just in case you wondered. Condiments there with a catch. 3rd and 2. This to keep the drive alive for Cheerio, and have thrown it away. Just throwing it away. 22 plays remaining, and the Steggonauts are back on the offense. Here comes Kojak on a 2nd and 1. Finds Flynn Banana Tree. That's trouble. Yeah, breaks a tackle. To the 10. To the 5. It's going to be close, and is in. Steggonauts take the lead with 20 plays remaining. Brandy Fever trying to run on 1st down for Cheerio. No. And Nietzsche trying it on 2nd down, doesn't work either. Paolo trying it on 3rd down, doesn't work either. What a disaster. Total disaster. They've given the ball straight back to the opposition. Floater, on the other hand, is just breaking every tackle on the face of the field. The field has a face, apparently, now. Yeah. Is Kojak getting sacked. 2nd and 12. Cheerio can still get back in it, and they've just made an interception. That's what they needed. 14 plays remaining. Can they turn a couple of good big plays in here to get them into a scoring position? It's been something they've struggled with all. Hang on, never mind, they've turned it over. Right, we're going back the other way. Here's Betty Floater. Just needs to ease it on forwards and run the timeout. 3rd and 7 though, and the Steggonauts are stopped. 8 plays remaining. Here comes Cheerio. Good throw, and it's dropped by Myra Sacrifice. Oh, well, that's not something you want your star player doing in a day that the weather isn't interfering with it. Deary me. 3rd and 7, Condiments. Sacrifice is defended again, and they've given the ball back. There's 5 plays left now. There's no way this one doesn't go the distance. That's a 1st down. 4 plays left. Just keep it on the ground. There's another. Oh, that's it. This one's a score, possibly. 3 plays left. They're inside the 5. Steggonauts getting another touchdown, and that's going to be that then. Party Boy making a catch. Well, no, where were you, 20 plays ago? That's no good doing it now. No, hopeless. Nah, what a load of tosh. Nietzsche now making good moves. That's the last play of the game. Who cares? Right, there you go. That wraps that one up. Steggonauts 4, Cheerio Incorporated 2. Neither team getting a massive number of yards there, but the Steggonauts obviously doing slightly better. Interestingly, Tree Gun for Cheerio Incorporated got the highest number of fan points in that game, 73, but that's probably largely because of the number of pancakes inflicted. That's the way these things go. Next up on your viewing schedule, you've got Stardozer versus the Vuvu boys. Okay, yeah. Right, well, this should be a humdinger. Yeah, neither of these teams could be described as good. Vuvu boys have been putting in the yardage but haven't got the results, so I think they've probably got the edge here. Brandon Perrell certainly looks like he's got the mileage. A big time rusher. Big time rusher. Ted Shirley also starting out, passes a bit, runs a bit, but isn't very good at either. And then Ocean Tanklat is Bobbins. Have they got a good player? They sure do. In the form of, well, they've got Tony Benchwarmer, who's a very solid blocker going for him. And then Jemima Hertz, who's the traditional cover/gunner double bill of danger. Meanwhile, over on the Stardozer side of things, they're running with Bandit Joe, who's, well, offensively speaking, he's nothing, but he's a hell of a linebacker, and probably very violent. I don't have any evidence to back that up right now, but he is a demon, and therefore probably quite violent. You've got Randall Frippery, who's hopeless, okay, and Beelzebub Fastidious, who's rubbish. Okay, well, this will go well then. What else have they brought to the game? Maybe Picasso middle 8. Yeah, I'm not feeling it. No, I think they're going to get absolutely rinsed here. Okay, it's in the fog again. Okay, yeah. Randall Frippery starting the moves off there for Stardozer with a 9-yard carry. That's not bad. Here's Bandit Joe. He's got the first down and a little bit more. Breaks a bunch of tackles. Jemima Hurts finally bringing him down. He's now got 200 yards this season. Big times. There was a throw there to someone who wasn't there. Frippery now finds Rourke Justice out on the wing. And the little goblin is going for a run. Gets the first down just inside the opposing 20. Bandit Joe gets the ball, runs up the middle, goes straight towards a Minotaur, which is bold. Breaks a tackle and is in. At 18 yards. Touchdown for Bandit Joe. Stardozer taking the lead. Let's have a look at the Vuvu boys. And they found Fingers Vetrix with a pass on second down. Who's got a good chunky yardage. Rourke Justice has been injured after making that tackle. Fingers Vetrix just kind of goes, get off me, you. Kicks him in the face, which is totally allowed in this league. But the Vuvu boys moving it well. Brandon Perrell now running with it on first down, and he's in. Ties the score up on 1 after just 9 plays. Okay, onto the second drive for the Human Resources team. Bandit Joe making 6 yards. That's not going to do it. 3rd and 4. Fastidious is giving it a go. Just about inches over the line, but then finds a little bit of space. Breaks another tackle and ends up grabbing 20 off that one. Frippery up the middle. No, walks straight into a tree man. It wasn't a Minotaur before, it was a tree man. He's got branches coming out of his head. Oh, yeah. Yeah, there's Bandit Joe with another good run. I take it back. Maybe he's not just a good linebacker. He seems to be more than able at breaking tackles, and that's working for him. Fastidious managing to make some moves out towards the side. Tell you what, Stardozer on the ground. They look pretty compelling at the moment. Frippery with another good run. Yeah, I mean, it might not be big chunky yards, but that's a 23-yard touchdown for Frippery. It's 2-1. Human Resources have the lead. Could this be their first win of the season? Or am I saying this far, far too early and thereby upsetting the cosmic forces that dictate which way the score's going to go? Well, yeah. Here's Tan Clark trying to find a pass on second down. Now we're on third down for the Vuvu boys. Brandon Perrell's going to try and run it. Might get there. He's close, but he didn't get it. Frippery now with an opportunity to put Stardozer with a little bit of a cushion. Bandit Joe getting another good run. I take everything back. He's good. Yeah, he is a good player. He is good player. Yeah. Frippery there tries one. It's now 3rd and 6. Joe's going to get the carry. Where are we going? Yeah, no, doesn't happen this time around. Jemima Hurts and Fingers Vetrix there high-fiving one another while their team is losing. That's nice to see. You know who your friends are when you're up against it. Bronson Farside there getting a sack. Solid. Second down. Tan Clark manages to break a few tackles against the first down. Vuvu boys moving the ball into enemy territory. Here's Perrell. Goes straight through that first blocker and then swerves through about 5 players, but only manages 6 yards for all his effort. Silly boy. Silly boy. Ted Shirley there ran it out for the first down. Here's Tan Clark again. There's a pass. We don't see that very often. Hurts gets the catch. Middle 8 bounces off and Hurts is in for the tying score. 69 plays remaining, and it's all square on 2. Here's Frippery with another big run. It's a good run too, up to the halfway line and beyond. Well, Brandon Perrell probably bring him down. Nope, doesn't. Shirley doesn't. Here's Jemima Hurts. Can no one bring him around? A 55-yard run. Woo, mama. Bandit Joe with a follow-up. He's broken into a first down and beyond. He's going to go to the touchdown. Well, they didn't take long there, did they? No. Brandon Perrell is having a few words with Jemima Hurts now, saying, come on, just don't miss the tackles. Jemima Hurts not responding at the current time, but, you know, that's a developing story. Here's Tan Clark with another run for the Vuvu boys, brought down after a first down. Here's Perrell running out wide. Manages to break one tackle, swerving immediately into another one. Oh dear, what a shame. Yeah. Oh, am I starting to back Stardozer? I think I might be. Because they haven't got a win yet this season and I want to see them get a win. That's nice of you. I mean, to be honest, I don't mind if the Vuvu boys win because they've only got one so far. But Randall Frippery's on another big run. Yeah, this could really propel the team towards a high ranking as far as run yardage is concerned. Obviously, other teams are in the league, but they're putting up some solid numbers on the ground here. Fastidious there with another good carry. And he's going to get a touchdown. Oh, that's nice. That's this Fastidious' 6th of the year. Stardo's now at 4-2, but Peril immediately takes off and goes charging up the field the other way, as much as a Rattling can charge. Only Tiddly. Only Tiddly. True. Ted Shirley there tries one as well, but only manages a couple of yards. Here's Tanklar on second down. Finds Ted Shirley for enough to get a third and very short. Peril manages to get the last bit of it, and that's a first down for the Vuvu boys. They're trailing by 2 as we approach half-time. Shirley there sacked, brings up a 2nd and 12. Tanklar finds Jemima Hertz, who weathers the slings and arrows of hostile verbiage and manages to make a decent catch, allowing Peril to get in for a touchdown. It's 4-3. Is Donut Crazy, who's come in off the bench, who makes a catch and then immediately breaks an absolute ton of tackles. Hertz there got slapped down, I don't know if you saw that or not, by another player on the Stardozer team. A 43-yard catch for Donut Crazy, who's not a player that we've spoken about this season, but we have now. Yeah. It's another 1st and 10. Beelzebub there trying a run but doesn't get anything. Frippery has to go backwards to go forwards. He's still on his feet. Goodness me, he was hidden behind a tree man there for a moment. Here's Bandit Joe, 3rd and 2. Critical. Oh, no, he's got it. All right, where are you going, dude? He just wanted to hit someone. Well, never mind that. Get the score. And does so. It's 5-3. Stardozer in the driving seat at the moment. But they're not driving at the moment. No, how are they in the driving seat, but they're not driving? Maybe it's remote control. I don't know. Anyway, Hertz grabs a big catch again for the Vuvu boys and is off up the wing for a decent 30-yard chunk. Is Peril getting a catch? He's got a nice turn of speed. He might have enough to get... He does. Blimey, Vuvu boys score. It's 5-4. This is not going to be a low yardage game. Here goes Frippery back the other way on the ground. And he's just shedding tackles like there's no tomorrow. A 30-yard carry there. He's now got 200 this season. Here's Bandit Joe just beating up players left, right and centre to go 15 yards. He's got 148 yards in this game. That's very respectable. Fastidious gets another 3. Here's Frippery. He's got the first down. Well, I mean, I'm not a big proponent of the ground game, but you know what? Stardozer are making it work, and their cushion is back up to 2. As the Vuvu boys take it back the other way. Not a big turnover-y kind of a game. Not at the moment. 2nd and short. Ted Shirley looking for a pass. Finds Jemima Hertz. And you know what? This is the differentiator between these two teams. The all-rush attack of Stardozer is compelling, but having that big play opportunity that the Vuvu boys have, I would say gives them a slightly better weapon in their arsenal. That said, this is a magnificent run from Brandon Peril. 30 yards there for the touchdown. That's his 8th of the year. And it's 6-5. Frippery on the run again. And he's gone again. Now, you could say that this is 2 highly tuned offences just showing everybody what they're really capable of. I think it's 2 really bad defences. Just kind of being porous. Here's Fastidious on first down. Breaks a tackle there. Breaks another one before being brought down by a tree. I mean, if you are going to run into a tree, what do you expect to happen? Frippery there, not managing much. He's got 216 yards off 13 rush attempts in the game. Here goes Bandit Joe, breaks the last tackle, and he's in. That's his 4th of the game. Stardozer again leading by 2. Well, it's one of those games. Yeah. The Vuvu can't tackle. Yeah, very true. That's what we're seeing. They just seem to be a little bit whoops as it goes. There's another pass. Fingers Vetrix getting a pass. The undead Bastet is running up the sideline to the 10. Joe's going to bring him down inside the 5, though. Tanklar there with a 56-yard pass. Peril runs it in for the last couple of yards. 25 plays remain. Frippery goes backwards, but manages to keep his feet and gains 5 yards. That was almost dangerous and interesting, but it ended up not being. Bandit Joe there on 2nd down. Yeah. Incidentally, Frippery has got 266 rushing yards this season. And I think he's got over 200 in this game. Brandon Peril there with another first down. Flipping it. It's all go. Was that Brandon Perrell? No, he made the tackle. No, it was the other guy then. Yeah, sure. There's Frippery with another big run, and he's got room to move. Vectrix brings him down. 29-yard carry. He's got 250 yards this game. Bandit Joe, not much on that one. He's got 200 yards in this game as well. Fastidious, nothing. 3rd and goal. Critical. Frippery's got it, though. He's got it. It's there. 19 plays remain. Yeah. Beelzebub Fastidious, they're giving Jemima Herp some props, and they're not even on the same team. Seems like Jemima's own team can't stand the sight of her, whereas Stardozer are more than happy to heap on some praise. Here's a crucial 3rd down for the Vuvu boys, 3rd and 11. Perrell's trying to run it. He's got it. He's got it. Yeah, but he's fumbled it. Oh, my goodness. Bandit Joe's picked it up after the fumble, and Bandit Joe has blockers behind. Frippery goes back to make a stop. And another. Oh, 2 stops there. Bandit Joe with a massive return on the fumble. Breaks 1 tackle and is in. I mean, I don't know how long that was. That must have been a 50-yard fumble recovery return there. And Stardozer have locked their win up in an ivory tower made of victory and running. And Bandit Joe. Yeah, 9-6 the current score. 13 plays left. Vuvu boys with the ball. They've got a 3rd and short. Perrell gets the 1st down. Yeah, well, I didn't expect anything else. Nobody can tackle worth a damn on either team. Is Ted Shirley tackled quite well as it happens. Oh, okay then. Tanklart on 2nd down, managing to find a bit of space. Donut Crazy comes in to make the tackle. 3rd and short. Perrell. No, he's done. Yeah, he's got that. Yeah. I would say both teams have very good blockers. But neither team has capable defensive linemen. Yeah, neither team. Jemima Hertz there with another touchdown. That's her 2nd in the game. But trailing by 2 with only 5 plays left in the game, and they don't even have the ball as Bandit Joe goes on another violent rampage. Ted Shirley for the Vuvu boys has been injured by Beelzebub Fastidious. Well, that tears it right up then. Yeah. Well, I mean, it was already torn up. Yeah, I mean, that tears it up and then, pours a bit of paraffin over it and threatens it with a match. Going, come on. What's happening now? Last play of the game. Beelzebub Fastidious, nice run. Breaks for 7 yards. He did well. Your final score, Stardozer Human Resources 9. Vuvu Boys 7. A total of almost 1,300 yards in that game. What mighty defence we're looking at. Bandit Joe with 97 fan points is going to be in the lead right now for MVP this week. But we don't know yet, do we? No. Your next game, because that was a good one. I mean, if you like high-scoring games, and we do. It's the Wretched Minstrels taking on the Nomads. Yeah. Oh, it's another battle of the mighty. Oh, isn't it, though? Yeah, it is. But we've got new players on both sides of the fence. Yeah, Chubbs Beaver is being brought in by the Minstrels. Hard to say why. And then Oscar Cattle Prod, who is their star player at the present time. A great linebacker, also a good runner. Clem Rigid is solid as well. They've got a 2 out of 3 decent starters there. They've got a good blocker in the form of Chonk Olympics. And Helga Jumpjet does a job as well. Londo Arch is not the worst you've ever seen. Not brilliant. And then Bonk, they've got good secondary. The Minstrels are a decent team. Yeah. Well, why do they suck? Well, it's hard to say. Looking at the Nomads now, who are looking for their first win. Flatnose McQuirk, rubbish. Jam Turpentine, not really feeling it. And then Olivia Chukka Khan, who we've seen in action before and is quite capable. Don't know why, but they are. Then you've got Frida Vibraphone, Hair Bear, and Razad Fowler, who's new to the team. Razad Fowler is nothing special. Hair Bear looks pretty good as a lineman, though, so unless he lines up against one of the better blockers, that could be exciting. And then Frida Vibraphone, who is a big, fat waste of space. Defensively, however, you've got Kim Selector, who looks pretty decent as far as coverage is concerned. Oh, we're in the pig in fog again. All right, okay. Well, Kim Selector immediately gets a catch for the Nomads and is off to the races. Managed to get to the 45-ish yard line. of the opposition before being brought down. Here's Flat-Nosed McQuirk. Thrown out to Karen Hare, the dragon lady, with the hair, who gets a 32-yard reception. Here's Chaka Khan. Chaka Khan throws it in. No, throws to Hare again. Looked like an interception there for a moment, but it was just traffic. Jam Turpentine runs it in for the Nomads, who open the scoring. Excellent. Right, let's have a look at the Minstrels. Here's Clem Rigid. Nothing doing there on second down. Third down, Chubbs Beaver. He dives, he ducks, he gets sat on by a tree man. Going back the other way, Nomads back on the horse of scoring opportunity. Here's Flat-Nosed McQuirk, gets the first down. Now we're looking at Chaka Khan again. Chucks it. Picked up by, who was that making the catch there? It was a selector, possibly. Sack on second down. Oscar Cattle Prods getting a sack there. And they've turned it over. All right, here come the Nomads. There goes Cattle Prod, having a little bit of space. A lot of ducking and diving and weaving and swerving going on there to take him for 31 yards. Pretty good. Clem Rigid, nothing. Okay, here's Chubbs Beaver. Doing solid work there. Gets through the linebackers, gets 11 yards off that in the first down. Here's Cattle Prod once more. Runs for 2 before being eaten. Rigid now, managing to take it for the first down. Minstrels keeping it on the ground at the moment. Okay, I mean, it's boring, but it works. Here's Beaver, who gets a few more, and enough. And is in, tying the score up with 18 plays gone. 1-1. Nomads back in charge of the ball. Fowler there, the Minotaur, gets a carry. Lots of people coming to try and make a tackle there, but, there it is. That wasn't actually a carry on their behalf. That was a fumble recovery and then trot on a bit. Kim Selector with a big pass from Olivia Chaka Khan. Selector there, eating up the yardage, but they're now facing a 2nd and 9. And that one's thrown out of bounds. 3rd and 9. Here's Chaka Khan. Throws it short to Karen Hare, who manages to break through traffic for the first down. Very nice. It's like they rehearsed that one or something. I think they call it practice rather than rehearsal. Oh, it doesn't matter. They got a first down on the 1-yard line. Surely they can get it in. Surely. Flat-Nosed McQuirk doesn't. Here's Chaka Khan. Doesn't. They're now back at the 5-yard line. Jam Turpentine on 3rd down. Has Chaka Khan in for the touchdown. And that takes the Nomads up by 1. Cattle Prod running it back the other way for the Minstrels. Jam Turpentine has been injured by Londo Archer for the Minstrels. Well, is that going to change things up? Well, I would say so. That's a runner. If a runner goes down, things just makes a difference. Yeah, it does. It does make a difference. Yeah. Okay. Is Cattle Prods making a run for the Minstrels and coughs the ball up. The Nomads have it back again. Flat-Nosed McQuirk. He's heading back. He is heading back. McQuirk with the ball again gets sacked by Cattle Prod. Cattle Prod doing a good bit of defensive work going on there. But, I mean, that alone is going to win the game as Flat-Nosed McQuirk goes on a nice big catch and run down the sideline. 48-yarder there. Jerome Disquiet has come in as the replacement player. Finds Kim Selector. Here's McQuirk. And that's the touchdown. Nomads now up by 2. Well, they're chasing their first win of the season, so I'm rooting for them. Yeah, I mean, I could root for the Minstrels because they're not exactly overperforming either. Yeah. Okay. There's Rigid getting a couple. Chubbsy the Beaver. Now, moving up the fields. Well, okay, I did say he was a bad signing, but I think he's all right, actually. He's performed a little so far. Cattle Prod there are managing precious little. Here's Clem Rigid. Nothing. 3rd and 6. Critical play for the Minstrels. Beaver has a little bit of space. Is it enough? It is enough. He's got the first down and a smidge more. Cattle Prod's going up the middle. This is look, it's... yeah, the Minstrels aren't thrilling me with this play. We haven't seen them break anything interesting yet, although this isn't bad from Rigid. It's just... It's slightly formulaic, just kind of tickle it a couple of yards at a time. They got a touchdown there. Yeah, we do hate Minstrels. That's true. Not as much as we hate Elves, though. Given a choice between Elves and Minstrels, there's a big pass. Kim Selector getting the pass once again. 22 yard. Chaka Khan is 6 for 6 with 140 yards in the game so far. That's a good number as we hit half-time. Here is Chaka Khan on 3rd and 6. Manages to find Selector once again, favourite receiver. Well, it's nice. It's nice to have a favourite receiver. Vec, send me an offer for Conservative. I'm looking to shift him. He's a passer. Yeah, I hate him because he's an elf. That's why I'm selling him. That's the only reason I'm selling him is because he's an elf. Yeah. What are we looking at? 2nd and 6. Minstrels with the ball. Nomads up 3-2. Rigid there with another decent-ish kind of run. Before being eaten by an ent. There's Beaver. He's running it as well. Gets a few. Prod now throws wide. And it's deflected. 3rd and 4. Here's Clem Rigid. He's gone for the pass. Cattle Prod with the catch. And McQuirk unable to make the tackle. And that leaves Cattle Prod just motoring up the sideline a bit. That was good. There's Beaver. Beaver now all alone. Razad Fowler could make the tackle. Does so on the 2-yard line. Prod straight in. Ties the score up 3-3 with 39 yards. 39 plays left to go. Chaka Khan now looking for some action and finds Chubbs Beaver all up in her business. Going, hello, I'm Chubbs Beaver. I'm in your business. Disquiet there, managing to make a couple of yards, but not enough. And the Minstrels have the ball back. Prod there. He's got some protection from behind. It's not enough. It's not enough. He's going to be brought down, but a 38-yard run. And according to Flatnose McQuirk, they're getting worked today. I don't know how euphemistic that is, but there you are. The Minstrels go ahead for the first time. Big sack there from Londo Archer. He's got 3 sacks in this game. Kim Selector now getting the pass. They need it because they've got to break their way back in. Getting to the 40-yard line of the Minstrels. It could still go either way. The Nomads need a good drive here, though. McQuirk having no trouble getting almost to the first down line. Chaka Khan now will be seeking out her favourite player. Doesn't find her. Finds Disquiet instead and gets the first down. 200 yards from 9 attempts and 9 completions for Olivia Chaka Khan. That's impressive, but they're facing a 3rd and 10, and she's got to do it again. And she's brutally sacked by Chubbs Beaver. Well, now the Minstrels have a chance. 1/4 of the game remains. Prod there, up the field somewhat. And gets the first down. He's got 150 yards on the ground in the game. Is Rigid. He's got a first down as well. And quite a lot more. Hair Bear's going to get the tackle. But only after 35 yards. Minstrels, this is their best movement of the ball so far. That's another 6 there from Beaver. Here's Prod. And Prod's got another first down inside the 5. And there's the touchdown. They're now up by 2. The Minstrels looking semi-compelling right now. But the Nomads with the flashier plays. But they only count as flashy if you actually manage to score. They've given it away again. And the Minstrels once again moving the ball with Cattle Prod, who breaks 2 or 3 tackles before being brought down after 29 yards. He's now got 600 yards carrying this season. And there's another touchdown. Yeah, they don't pass often, but when they do, it's a touchdown. Percival Hatred there with a 13-yard touchdown. And that will kill the game. 17. Oh, no, that will kill the game. As the Nomads fumble the ball. A tree recaptures it. Prod goes on another run. And it's another good run. 1 player to beat. No, 2. But it doesn't really matter. 15 plays remaining. And it's another touchdown. Hatred there making the catch. Well, 7-3 is the score now. I haven't read the score out in a while. And it's changed since then. The score is now a little bit more lopsided than it was a while ago. No, a while ago it was quite even. It's not now. No, it's not even at all now. The Nomads being taken to town. Don't know why. They did look stronger earlier on, but that injury was maybe more critical than maybe we gave it credit. Karen Hare there getting a first down for the Nomads. 9 plays remaining. They're looking for a consolation TD at this point. Disquiet getting 7. He's got 8 carries for 19. That's really not the kind of numbers that you want from a starting player. But then he is a reserve. Flat-nosed McQuirk there gets the consolation touchdown. Although Prod only managed 0 yards there. Is rigid. Finds Chubbs Beaver. Chubbs Beaver's got room to move. Chucky Khan's going to try and make the tackle. Fails it. Here's Hair Bear. He's a tree. He's good at that kind of thing. Yep, there's Beaver up the middle. 5 plays to go. I mean, the game's over, but we will play it out. Percival Hatred with another catch. Oh, I see. Now they're winning, they decide to throw it around with abandon. The Minstrels getting another touchdown. Oh, blimey. Yeah. Yeah, that's not bad at all. That's not bad at all. Yeah. You heard 80 carries for 19? No, you heard 8 carries for 19. Clean your ears out, you dirty MacGuffin. The final score, Wretched Minstrels 8, Nomads 4. That was a close one for a while. Lundo Archer now must be leading the way in the fan points with 101 fantasy points in this game. What are we looking at there? 3 sacks, 2 tackles for loss, put an injury in, dropped some pancakes. 559 yards for the Minstrels, who were looking dubious early on, but turned it around. Solid. Okay, right, now then, your final game of the televised variety is the Beekeepers up against the Of-City Axemen. And that's right here. The Beekeepers are another team who are currently undefeated. Second best rushing offense in the league. Pretty good at scoring, pretty good at defending the rush. However, they're up against the Axemen, and the Axemen's offense so far has been that poor that it's very hard to say exactly what their offensive scheme is more shaped around. Defensively, they ain't bad, but their offense leaves a lot to be desired. For the Beekeepers, Joe Gandy is so-so, but is a pretty decent linebacker. Hank Massive is a relatively solid runner. You should be looking for rushing yards from the Massive there. And then Tommy Money, who is also prefers to be on the ground. They've got a good blocker in the form of Tandy Appleseed, but that's really all they've got going on in terms of first-line talent. Then on Of-City, Crash Zodiac has been passing a bit and running a bit, and is okay at both of those things. But only okay. Then you've got Cynthia Wrestling Mask, who has been passing a bit and running a bit, and isn't very good at either of those things. Finally, you've got Chad Hammer, who has been passing more than running, and isn't very good at it. Well, that's a shame. They do, however, have a magnificent new player, a new blocker in the form of Randy Shanghai, who could make all the difference in this one. And then, of course, Buttercup Guns playing as a lineman this could be messy. This could... I actually have a feeling that the Beekeepers could be in trouble here. Buttercup Guns, you heard the name here. Hilda Showbiz ain't bad either in terms of cover, but let's see how it goes. The weather is fine and glorious, and the Axemen get first possession. Crash Zodiac easily getting past Cooper, right? And gets out to the wing. Wrestling Mask up the middle. The blocker's doing a good job at clearing an opening there, but nothing much doing with it. Wrestling Mask getting a catch. Joe Gandy's been killed. Breaking news. 3 plays gone. Joe Gandy for the Beekeepers is dead. Killed by Cynthia Wrestling Mask. Blimey. Well, that didn't take long. No, it really, really did not. Anyway, we've got a 3rd and 8 now. Of-City in charge. Zodiac's going to make it. Zodiac's got a turn of speed, but is only any good if he gets blocks, which is not necessarily happening. Hammer there trying a throw on 2nd down. It's now 3rd and 11. Zodiac looking for an open man. Can't find one. Finds one. It's Hilda Showbiz, and they're in for the score. Cool. Okay. Yeah. Oh, Massive there tries a run to start with and gets nothing. Tommy Money tries a run on 2nd down. 3rd and 7. Here's Mickle. Who throws an interception. Mickle had come off the bench for the injured Joe Gandy, well, the dead Joe Gandy, and his first professional play is to throw an interception. Magnificent. And there's another touchdown. Of-City going up 2-0 early. Wow. Hank Massive gets a carry. Well, it's not. We're not. You know, it's too soon to draw conclusions. We've only had 14 plays in the game so far, but certainly the Axemen taking advantage of the momentum that they have at the moment. Here's a 3rd and 1. They ain't going to get the stop as Hank Massive gets up the middle. Tommy Money now on 1st down, managing to get good blocking there. To get the yardage. Here's Mickle again. Tackle behind the line for a loss. One imagines this might be the only chance you get to see Mickle this season. So enjoy it while it lasts. Yeah. No, really should enjoy it. Randy Shanghai making a good stop. And turns the ball over for the Of City Axemen to take over. Wrestling Mask trying a move up the middle. It doesn't work. Here's 3rd and 6. Chad Hammer's on the ground. And it's not worked. They've given it back again. Hank Massive has to swerve several tackles from some really big lads there to make 9 yards. 2nd and 1. Tommy Money gets the 1st down. Here's Mickle again. Oh, I'm excited every time this dude gets the ball. Anything could happen. I don't think he goes the distance. I think he gets wounded or worse. There's Massive taking a 4-yard scamper. Tommy Money now has room to move. Brought down by Crash Zodiac eventually, but this is a 1st from the 3. Goal to go. Yeah. Trellis Cosmic and Cynthia Wrestling Mask exchanging a few words between themselves for Of City. They're not getting on so well. There's a sack on 3rd down. Of City with a goal line stand, have the ball back. There's a pass on 1st down, goes nowhere. 2nd down. Wrestling Mask up the middle. Gets tackled by 3 people simultaneously. That'll stop you. The 3rd down doesn't work either. Oh, that's a shame. Of City there. I mean, they're hanging on to their lead at the moment, but only at the moment. Shanghai there couldn't bring down Tommy Money, who's got space enough to get in, but doesn't get there. Zodiac is quick and isn't awful at tackling. They've got a 1st and goal again from the 1, and this time they get in. Hank Massive manages to break the duck egg. Meanwhile, the Of City Axemen are in possession again. Wrestling Mask gets the catch for 21 yards and a 1st down. The run on 2nd down there is a bit, disappointing. Appleseed and Cooper Wright having a few words with each other. There's discontent going on in both camps right now. Buttercup Guns with a nice catch. Of City looking capable. They're at about the 30-yard line of the Beekeepers with a 2nd and 6. Now a 3rd and 2. Chad Hammer, the weakest of the 3 runners, just squeaks over the line for the 1st. All right, they're keeping it going. I think Zodiac is the most exciting of the 3 runners to watch. Look at the speed of that one. A nice 12-yard scamper with not much blocking going on. Wrestling Mask tries it, gets nothing. Here's Hammer. Buttercup drops the pass. Oh dear. Zodiac finds Hilda Showbiz, but there was just no room to move. And Mickle gets the tackle as the Beekeepers take over. Well, I know. Every time you think this is going one way, it ends up going the other way. Every time. One way, then the other way. There's a big pass. I didn't see who it's from, but Daxter hijack is Mickle. See, it's his 1st completion of the day. Daxter hijack with the catch for 34 yards. As the Beekeepers maintain possession, moving into opposing territory. All right, okay. Here's Tommy Money on 1st down. Big pardon. Loads of space. But was that Candice Fantastic unable to make the block that would have freed up a run to the end zone there? Well, that's just bad team play going on there. Running back across the line brings up a 3rd down. Oh, had the 1st down, ran backwards to try and find some space. Oh boy. Mickle brought down at the 1, 2nd and goal. Beekeepers in charge. Hank Massive is in, ties the game up. 40 plays remain. Zodiac takes over for the Axemen and gets brought down immediately. Here's Wrestling Mask, who's going to try running it, and that's just not worked at all. 3rd and 11, Chad Hammer. And it's a deflected pass, and the Beekeepers will take it back again. Okay. Yeah, Tommy Money completes a pass short there for 3 yards. Here's Mickle again. Completes it to Candice. who gets 11 yards before being dragged down onto a derriere. There's Massive. He's running. He's going. He's in. Hank Massive. He was in the high scoring lists early on. There's a nice pass. Zodiac there with a good pass. But didn't make the first down. It's 3rd and 2. It's Chad Hammer. And completes to Hilda Showbiz. That was fortunate. Do need a positive possession here. They haven't had a positive possession since the opening kind of 10-15 plays of the game. No, they need one now. I think it's Wrestling Mask. I think Wrestling Mask is the problem, despite the fact that Wrestling Mask actually killed the opposing player. Well, then you want to put her in a position where she can do that more frequently. Well, yeah. There's Buttercup Guns getting a first down. Of City still in possession right now. Yeah, Wrestling Mask just got nothing. Not breaking enough tackles, not making enough moves, certainly not making enough yards. Here's 3rd and 6, and Zodiac cannot find anyone, and the Beekeepers have it back once again, but immediately run into a tree. Yeah, Guns there with a nice tackle from linebacker position. Mickle with the pass, finds Hijack and has the first down. Cool. How come he's wearing different colours? He's not wearing different colours. No, Zodiac is glowing because he's a Celestial, I think. That's the only reason his colours might look slightly different. Yeah, he's not. He's got purple skin, you racist. He's not wearing different colours. He's purple skinned. Yeah. Yeah, don't be racist, Caldo. Deary me. We accept all species here in this sport. Meanwhile, here's Hank Massive on the run again. There's only 16 plays left in this game, which has not been a high scorer, but has seen both teams drive a long way up the field before turning up. Zodiac makes an interception. It's not over. Yeah, they could tie this one up. Showbiz makes the catch, gets the first down. Cynthia Wrestling Mask, nothing again. Is Chad Hammer. Breaks what could have been a sack there. Manages to find Showbiz, who takes it to the 40. 11 plays remain. Zodiac there. Tries a pass. I don't know to whom. Wrestling Mask runs up the middle and nothing happens. 12 carries, 11 yards. Yeah. I'll put that into my calculator in a moment. They've finished their drive now. The Beekeepers have it back again. And it looks very much like Of City are going to be sad. They had it all early on, and then they gave it all away again. There's a 2nd and 10. It's going to take a big play, and that's not happening. And here's Hank Massive. No, he didn't get much. 3rd and 6. Tommy Money with the ball. Yeah, no, he finds Hank Massive on the wing. That's it. That's the game over there. It's all done. Beekeepers are going to win this one. Mickle takes a couple. 2 plays remaining. Hank Massive in possession. He's swerving around. Only gets back to the goal line. The whatever it was. Ball line. Snap. Yard line. The flipping. And at the end of the game, the Beekeepers 3. Of City Axemen 2. A very low yardage game, that one. About 600 yards in total. Cynthia Wrestling Mask getting the nod as the most fantasy-pointed player in the game. Right, let's wrap up the other games now. You got the Wizards up against Grazer Ridge. Wizards, another undefeated team right now. And they're looking good in this one. Grazer Ridge coming back a little bit. Stella Doit getting injured. But the Wizards have won that 5-4. Final score. Close. It goes to show some of these teams are a mere screwdriver turn away from pulling it back together. Is the Medics up against Colonel School. Colonel School making this look easy. Just running the score up there. 500 yards for the Colonel School, 200 for Bumps and Medics, 7-1 final score. Yeah, no, that one was ugly. That one was line of scrimmage. Thanks, Skip. I couldn't remember what it was called. Yeah, just words. Right, I've done all of those. No, you haven't. You've got the Pix Creek Miners versus the Budget Roadies. Now, this is a game and a half. So far, Pix Creek are, they're undefeated. And Budget have yet to win a game. Well, okay. Here we go. Pix Creek off to an early lead. And then building on the early leads. And then building on it a little bit more. Win that one 6-0. Not a big yardage game, but Pix Creek and Budget both maintain their records, which is probably not what they wanted, but it's what they've got. Next in your lineup is the Fire Chefs versus Grunt Auto Group. Fire Chef... No, I didn't want that. I didn't. No, I pressed the wrong button. Let's see. Now, can you escape? No, you can't escape out of this. You can exit match. Oh, I can exit match. Okay. Well, that's exciting. Yeah. Right. Yeah. No, I pressed incorrectly. Right now, the Chefs are 3-0. Grunt Auto Group, one of each. Can they turn it around? Wise. I mean, let's find out. Joe's chucked $20 in the bucket. Thanks, Joe. I appreciate that a great deal. It's a close one. 3-3 The Chef's perfect record is over. Grunt Auto Group only managed to get a tie out of that one, but, you know, that's better than not getting a tie out of it. Well, at least one of the perfect records is gone. His Failure Hills up against the Colonel Space Agency. Space Agency look wretched, but somehow they have 2 wins. They are a big defensive team. It's 1-1, it's 3, it's 4-1, it's 5-2. There's things happening. Colonel Space Agency cruising to victory in that one, 7-4. Failure Hill still trying to find their feet early in this season. Next up, you've got the Sea Raiders against Sunshine Fun Bus. Sea Raiders with the #1 rush offense right now. Are they going to run it? Yeah, I reckon they probably will. Sea Raiders take the scoreboard to town early on. The Fun Bus really outplayed there as Bongolia win that one 8-2. Not even close. Not even. Next, you've got Sports Ball Union against the Pathfinders of Red Star. Sports Ball stink. Red Star, they're all right. You've inadvertently again. Yeah. I know. Now you can turn it into hyperspeed from there, but you have to press buttons and stuff, and I don't want to do that. I'd rather press other buttons and do it a different way, because that's how I roll. Let's go. I'd put my money on the Pathfinders, but Sports Ball Union are making this look pretty solid right now as far as the competition is concerned. And it ends up, Sports Ball Union just narrowly defeated. You can see how close the game was. 447 yards for the Pathfinders, 445 for Sports Ball Union. Woof. Yeah. A tie isn't a loss. Yes, but it's not a perfect record anymore, is it, Dragon? Come on, pay attention. Yeah. It's quite straightforward. It's not a perfect record anymore if you haven't got a perfect record, is it? No. Yeah. Next up, Lingo Blends up against the Sweaty Marsupials. Lingo Blend with a two wins right now. They have a phenomenal pass offense. The Marsupials have very little to speak of in their favour. So this should be another high-scoring game for Lingo Blend, and it looks like it is going that way. 7-4 final score. Over 1,000 yards between the two of them. And Lingo Blend getting another win. 7-4 final. And the last game to play is the Edgy Slum Marching Band up against the Port Miggins Pirates, unless I've missed any. I don't believe I have. Right. Let's hit it. Okay. Edgy Slum Pirates, it's a game. And the Pirates are making it look easy because they won it significantly there. Kiki Tyrant with 104 points worth of fantasy coming out at the end of that one. There was a kill. There was a kill in that game. I didn't see who it was. We'll find out in a moment. But there we go. The Blood Pit Bouncers have been offered a bounty against Urrgmelonflex. There we go. You're gonna lose a little bit of likability if you take it on. Let's have a look. There's lots of good players that you could bribe to be killed there. Yeah. Players with a bounty will have lower durability for 10 weeks, leading to the possibility that they get murderated. I mean, that's almost worth the price of admission right there. So we're just waiting to hear from Blood Pit as to whether they want to pursue this or not. Meanwhile, I'll go looking just to see if they've left some standing orders for me. Tie rope if you're there, if you've got your ears on. Yeah, improve appeal. Yes. Okay. So their default would be just don't take any one of the bounty offerings going on. I'll give 45 seconds or so, because there is a time delay between me saying words and them landing in your ears. Yeah, so, you know. Unmute yourselves for a moment. Who would I go for? Oh, good question. You're looking for someone who's already got low durability. That's the trick. Yeah, maybe Anthony Goua, who's one of their blockers. Stick him on a -10 durability. He's almost certainly going to die. Nope, not hearing anything from Tie Rope. Not hearing anything. We're gonna have to take the. No, that's okay. Well, in which case it's going to be we will reject and gain the appeal. Okay, Grunt Auto Group, as their coach has requested a raise. Grunt Auto Group. I don't think they've left any standing instructions, but I could be wrong. In which case I'll AI it if they haven't. I'm not even entirely sure who's in charge of Grunt at the moment. Is it Tobias? Oh, I could look it up on the website. Yeah, that's probably a good idea. Let's go there. Let's go here. Let's go there. Right. That's not what I wanted you to do. I want you to do this. Right. Yeah. I can't remember which division they're in. There we go. Yeah, it's Tobias. He's not here. Okay. All right. And he's left no instructions. In which case, to the AI machine. Right, that's all the decisions out of the way. What have we got going on? Thor Haystacks at the Pathfinders improved, as has Wet Paper Bag for the Sea Raiders. Court Fraggle has gained extra training at the Minstrels. Quell Dark at the Marsupials. Pam Mustard, Baron Torquemada, Lars Tordoz, King Star Singer, Pope Lorenz, Chip Paragraph and Judy Conspiracy. They've all improved this week. Meanwhile, at Colonel School, Kremp Inquisitor has made everybody a bit happier, whereas Steggerson at the Lingo Blend All-Stars has made the team less happy. Ooh, yeah, less happy. And worse still, at Grunt Auto Group, Cherry Margarita has caused a lot of drama that has led to the team being significantly less thrilled overall. Less thrilled. Here are the top players this week. Down the bottom end, Pancakes, Linux, Styrofoam for Stardozer. Well, we saw them play, and frankly, they played a blinder. Unlucky not to come away with a better result. Yeah, there's that. Past deflections, Kiki Tyrant, Port Miggins Pirates. Certainly looks pretty good with 9 deflections. Tackles for lost counter bombs, so at the Steggonauts. Then sacks, tree gun. 3 for Cheerio Incorporated. Tongo Coriander at KSA got the #1 for receiving yards, 248 in total. Then Mike Heimlich at the Sea Raiders got 320 yards rushing. That's a big number. Colonel Space and Rock Hans did the passing of the day. Also got the #1 for total yardage. Lamar Night Shift at the Steggonauts, 19 tackles for him. And Jeffy Boy Conservative made 2 interceptions. Nice. Your defensive player of the week is Londo Archer at the Wretched Minstrels. Offensive player St. Crabthorne at Colonel School. And the overall player of the week is Kiki Tyrant for the Pirates. Yes, sir. Right, let's have a quick look at the injury report. Who did we just lose? Because I didn't see it. Hand sanitizer has been killed by Pitbull Jones. So that's 1 down there for the Edgeslum Marching Band. And then, of course, the Beekeepers lost Joe Gandy at the hands of Cynthia Wrestling Mask. That's going to leave a mark. Well, it has left a mark. They're dead. Yeah, quick look at the tables. And in the Smooth Division, the Wizards are romping away with it right now. 4 wins ahead of Vuvu Boys, who only have 1. In the Zesty, the Beekeepers have 4 wins, but Colonel School are right behind them with 3. In the Sloganators, it's the Miners out front, with the Toymasters just behind with 3. In Battle Plan, the Steggonauts are being pursued by Urrgmelonflex. Hopping the Divide, and in Bombastic, BDP are top of the table, with the Fire Chefs just behind them. Then in Wood Chipper, you've got the Sea Raiders being pursued by KSA. Whoop Whoop is the Pathfinders, and Lingo Blend All-Stars tied up but the Pathfinders have the better points difference right now. And finally, in reduced, you've got the Pirates in first position, now only one game ahead of the Minstrels. Remaining undefeated teams, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 undefeated teams. Yeah. How many teams still looking for a win? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 teams still looking for their first win this season. Well, that could have gone worse. We've got some interesting matchups coming. Maybe we do. Yeah, Vuvu Boys Fire Chefs, nah. Grazer Ridge against Failure Hills, that could be a good game. As could Stardozer against the Sunshine Fun Bus. That looks promising. The Wizards up against Space Agency. That could be a good game. The Medics up against the Sea Raiders is going to be a total blowout. Oh, here's a team that's going to get a win. It'll either be Ov City or it'll be Sports Ball Union. Neither team have got a win yet, and they play each other. No, they might tie. Oh, true. Colonel School Marsupials is going to be a Colonel School win, probably. Beekeepers against Pathfinders has the potential to be a nice game. Pix Creek Miners against Lingo Blend has the potential to be a nice game. There's a couple of good games in here. Peninsula Transport against the Minstrels, solid. Budget are playing the Pirates. That doesn't look great, no. Toymasters against the Nomads. That one doesn't look like it's going to be anything other than one-sided as well. Edge of Slum up against Blood Pit. That's got some promise. Oh, our feature game next week sees the 4-0 Bulldozer Power go up against the 4-0 Steggonauts. Oh, there you go. That's the kind of matchup you want. 2 teams enter, 2 teams leave, but one of them leaves slightly less happy, unless it's a tie, in which case they're both less happy. Then you've got Grunt versus the Chroniclers, which won't be close. Shady Palms versus Cheerio, which probably will be close. I've been Colonel Failure. Thanks very much for tuning in for this one. I look forward to seeing you next time. I'll have these results up for the managers pretty soon. Good. Right, smash in. I'll be back on Sunday with the baseball. Until then, keep your powder dry and keep your elves locked in a cupboard at all times. Thanks for watching. Cheerio.